So what do we got here? Got almost a 12-pound brisket. This one is a choice. Let's go ahead and see what we got. A whole bunch of this fat right here that we don't want. It's not gonna do anything against us, but you don't want a chewy cut of meat. Sometimes you won't even notice it. You know, way back in the day, I didn't even trim these off, man. Didn't really make a whole much of a difference. I mean, I guess if you're competing and everything, then yeah. But, we're just backyard barbecuing, guys. Flip it on over. Ooh. Look at this guy. It's a big old mohawk. This is definitely going to go for... Yeah, I'll probably end up doing burgers, barbacoa, maybe even sausages. Look at that bad boy right there. Yeah, we're definitely going to keep that one. I'd say that's a pretty good shape right there. A little scalping right there, no problem. Doesn't really matter. It's not going to affect anything. All right, so let's go ahead and start seasoning this thing up, man. So now we are going to go with the Black's barbecue rub, man. Bro, I wasn't really much of a believer, but this thing is just phenomenal. I really, really like it. Doesn't have the same pepper that I like, but trust the process, man. Has chili flakes, has all kinds of stuff in there. It's pretty awesome. Sides too. This is some really, really, really good stuff. If you like more pepper, add more pepper. But I'm gonna go ahead and trust the process here. I've already done it. If you guys haven't seen the review of this rub, I'll go ahead and leave it right over here. But this is some really good stuff right here, man. Now, last time, I felt like I could go a little bit more heavier so that I can get a bit more flavor. So that's exactly what I did right now. I just give it a little bit of an extra coat. Not a double coat or anything like that, but just a little bit thicker. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and leave this here overnight. See you guys tomorrow. We are gonna be at extreme smoke mode. Let's do it. All right, boys. We are at 180 degrees, which is what Recteq calls for extreme smoke mode. Let's go ahead and put this brisket in. Now for the brisket, we're gonna put it with the point end towards the stack. Usually this is a little bit warmer, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like that. I'm also going to go ahead and put a meat probe in here, just so that we can go ahead and monitor the temps and everything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it through this porthole right here that Recteq so generously offers us. So let's go ahead and put it right. I'd say that's pretty good. All right, and however long that takes is however long that takes. Once it actually stalls close to the 180 degrees or so, give or take, that's when we'll go ahead and either wrap and bump up the temperature or just let it ride. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, boys, it's about to get dark. We are sitting at 197. So for the past 2 hours or so, I put this thing to 250 degrees just to finish it off and pass it through the stall. After this thing initially weighed about close to 12 pounds. After the trimming, I want to say maybe it's around 9 pounds or so, if not a little bit less. Took a lot longer than I expected for this small brisket, man. But you know, sometimes that's how it goes. So See, that's one of the reasons why I don't like pulling it, but you know what? It's about to get dark. We're gonna have to pull this bad boy out. So we're gonna go ahead and let this thing rest for just a little bit, and then it's gonna go into the sous vide overnight. We typically do sous vide 140 degrees, maybe 145 a little bit, and then we'll go from there. All right, so it's been resting for quite a bit. Let's go ahead and put this brisket right inside here. Even though it's been resting, it's still a little warm. Not a whole lot, but still a little warm. All right, so that was easy peasy. Let's go ahead and seal it up. So I'm not sure if you guys can see the ANOVA right over here, but this thing is registering 145 degrees. That's what we're gonna rest it. Now, I gave it a good flap right here, not only to help it seal, but because when putting this thing in, man, that water can definitely hurt you if it surprises you. And it surprised me in the past. So leaving a big old flap just like that helps it out. And that's it, man. That's really it. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description below for this thing, for the whole kit. Pretty awesome. So now we're just gonna wait for about 12 to 14 hours. All right, boys. So we got it out of the sous vide. It's been resting at 145 degrees for 13 hours. Let's go ahead and check out and see how it is. Oof. You know, when it's sous vide, it's still rendering out some of that fat, so you'll see a whole bunch of liquid in there. Oh man, this thing smells incredible. If you guys have never experienced this before, whenever you do a sous vide, whether it's a pellet grill or even a offset stick burner or whatever the case may be, it comes out smokier, the flavor profile. I don't know the science behind it, but that's what it is, man. So let's go ahead and start slicing this thing up. What should we do? Middle cut? Let's try middle cut. Oh, bro, you see that? This is a choice brisket. Look at that thick old smoke ring right there. And they say that you can't get smoke ring with fat side up. We just proved that 100% to be incorrect. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and get some slices. Let's go. Bro, that was insane. Just insane. And this is the flat. But again, this is the part of the point where it meets the flat. Still very, very nice. Look at that right there, bro. Come on. Let's go ahead and get a slice. Bro, I don't know what's going on with the seasoning, but it's definitely on point. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. The seasoning, man, it's so savory. Let's go with the point. Look at that. Choice brisket, guys. Incredible. When the juices start pouring out like that, you already know that the fat just rendered so perfect. Look at that. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing, bro. Just amazing, bro. 100% recommended. Make sure to get the Bear Mountain Pellets, man. Those things are amazing. The ones that I got are the bold flavor. They're fantastic, bro. I might like it even more than the Lumberjack, to be honest with you. So there you guys have it, man. The Recteq is just an amazing machine when it comes to smoking. If you end up using the Bear Mountain Bold Pellets, that one, I believe, at least to me right now, is just a little bit higher than the Lumberjack Oak Pellets, right? This isn't a pellet review, but I just want to throw that out there. It's one of the things that I really noticed on this particular cook. As far as the seasoning goes, man, I gotta give it to Black's Barbecue because it's not the regular salt pepper type deal. It's more savory. It's more backyardish. It's more I don't know how to explain it, man. Well, it really depends on your brisket size. But in my particular case, it was close to 12 pounds. It was around 11.8 pounds, give or take. After trimming, it was around 9, maybe 8.5 pounds. I left it in extreme smoke mode for about 8 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Then I cranked it up for 250 for the last 2 hours, and that was pretty good. It was about two, maybe 3 hours at 250. Can't really remember. I was going off of temp more than anything, but give it a shot, man. That extreme smoke mode, it's really good. If you look at some of the videos that I have with the Recteq or with the pit balls, right, doing briskets, you'll notice that they don't really have much of a smoke ring, and that's usually due because of the fat cap up and all that good stuff. But in this particular case, it being an extreme smoke mode, I mean, I don't know, maybe it was because I left it there for such a long time that it actually penetrated deep enough in there or something. I don't know, man. I can't explain it, but so give it a shot. Let me know your results in the comment section below. Until next time, guys, be sure to go ahead and like, subscribe. See you in the next one. Later, guys.